How's it going, people? Right, I just want to start this one off by saying I apologise for the lack of content between this one and the previous one, just because I came down with man flu. Yeah, man flu is a real thing, and I had some sort of chest infection, and I still kind of just got it now and just getting rid of it. So I am feeling better. So thank you to anybody who wished me well, very much appreciated. But let's continue from this video where we left off in the last one, where I was at Aden and Biff's land, and I spent a few nights here, and I was about to head off, and we're going to head towards an air and just have a few days chill before I start planning my route back to the UK. But the sun was shining, so let's get on the road.
I just had one of them moments where my heart just fell out my bum. Can I say arse? Yeah, I say worse than that. My arse fell out, right? I don't mean I went for a poo. What I mean is, I'd just gone for a shower, right? I'm at one of these airs with the free showers and stuff like that again. Just hanging around here now because money is tight. So I'm having to be clever now. Went for a shower. I came and sat down here, so as this, bam, right? And all of a sudden, it felt like fucking my soul just moved from inside of me. And I looked out the door and was like, I'm moving. Now, let me explain why my van moved. Because sometimes you've got to improvise with how you can chock your van up. Now, an ordinary person would use chocks like this, right? And yes, I've only got one. I've never had another one. It's just, I keep meaning to buy new ones. So I chocked my van up on a brick that I found, right? And that works perfectly. I've been here before. I've done the same thing, but this time around, I think I didn't have my handbrake on slightly, well, or enough. So when I sat down on the sofa, the van just went whoom, dropped off that block. I'll put that one there now. It had just a liver one behind it, but it dropped off that block, went backwards, and yes, unfortunately, there is now a little dink in the wall from Mr. Towbar. But I think if this wall wasn't there, I might have gone further. Or if this wall wasn't built properly, I would have gone down there. Well, we'll just call that a lesson, shall we? We'll just call that a lesson. But I'm glad they build things properly out here. Oh, my soul fell out. But anyway, I'm chilling here for a couple of days. I got some work to do. Yes, the sun's out now, but I've been struggling for power because it hasn't always been sunny. And when the sun's out, the sun's only out for a few hours, then it disappears again. And then when you want to try and do editing, it just doesn't work. So I think CJ is going to meet me here as well a bit later on. Then we go for a little wander, and yeah, have a nerd too. We got our farm to attend to. But if anything else interesting happens, I'll let you know.
Alright mate, gonna sit in the shade time. So see you in the UK, we'll see the UK. Fuck it. I don't wanna go.
No, I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go either. Like,
so if you fugitive, I can still live here.
Yeah, you get to come back. You live here.
Yeah, I've got to. So after spending a few days with Connor and Lance, you know, we had to say our goodbyes, and as much as it was crap, I know I'm going to see him again in the UK in a couple of months. But until then, I just want to say a huge thank you to Connor for making me feel so welcomed in Portugal and showing me the places I've seen as well while I've been here, and just in general being a good mate. You know, it's hard to find good people in this life, but when you do, just hold them close. Do you know what I mean? So thank you, buddy, and I'll catch you soon. So we're saying goodbye to Connor. It was time for me to start wrapping up and start heading out of Portugal. Now, I'm not going to take the normal route. I'm going to take the scenic route. I think you hit the tree. Let's put you on the other side, shall we? We'll try anyway, put it that way. What a beautiful place, man. Beautiful place. And this view is just mind-blowing. You know, for me, I'd never thought I'd be here. You know, and that's the messed up thing. I'm not my own worst enemy at times. And I kind of crash with my own thoughts. Someone once asked me, you know, what do you think about in these moments? And I'm like, everything. Everything. There's no pinpoint on one thing. It's a numerous amount of things that just hit me all at once and my mind doesn't stop. Do you know what I mean? But I don't mean to put a negative on that one. Just, yeah, I've had some time out and just chilled and just tried to get myself together. Because I sat inside of the mountain I was parked next to the last couple of nights, and I just sat there while the sun was going down and was just, you know, you get lost in yourself, you know, and you kind of just, I don't know, it's hard to explain. You know, I can barely think about it myself, let alone explain it to other people. But yeah, maybe I'm getting the blues because I'm heading back in probably just over a week. Don't get me wrong, like I say, funds are tight. You know, funds are tight, but I'm making it work. You know, I've had to slow down this whole trip because I was just driving here, there and everywhere and being manic and just not thinking strategically with my money, because obviously I still need to get back. I've already booked my ticket, as you know, but I've just, yeah, I'm an overthinker. I'm an empath, and I've got a big heart, and that's a dangerous thing to have. It's a dangerous thing to have in this world. But yeah, what was I going to say? But I thought I'd take this time as well just to talk about what's going on in the future. Now, when I get back to the UK, I will be, how can I put it without giving it away?
I don't know if I spoke about it before, I might have done. But I'm not going to, well, for a couple of months I will be doing my job. As you know, mobile mechanic, van life for all over the UK. I will still be doing bits of that around the Midlands area, but an opportunity has come up where a friend of mine wants to go into business together. Now, I know this friend and I've known him for many years, and I trust him, you know what I mean? And I feel like it'd be good for me to slow down. I feel like it'd be good for me to just be like, have a base for a bit, you know, because it's hard to do anything when you're traveling around so much, and it's hard to even have friendships, let alone relationships, when you're just here, there and everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a struggle to expect anybody to just do what I'm doing, you know, and it's hard to do that on the road. And that's not the whole reason why I'm doing that, not at all. I'm thinking about long run down the line. I will be getting, obviously I haven't taken this job on. It's going to be a big commitment for me, and it's, do you know what, it's going to be a bit of a reality shock to me, but I'm going to make it work, because coming out here and seeing this kind of stuff is just pushing me more and more towards that goal. Do you get what I mean? So I have got a plan in mind. Obviously I don't write stuff down in marker pen. It's not always a foolproof bam, that's how it's going to go down. I've learned not to do that, because you end up like expecting too much of yourself. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so looks like I might be going into a job working for somebody. Well, I say somebody, working together. And then obviously save up the money to come out here and buy my plot of land. Because don't get me wrong, I know people are like, oh, why would everyone go in Portugal, this, that and the other? Well, trust me, if you've been out here, you'd know why. And comparing this to the UK, you know, mind-blowing. Like, I think what was it? Connor sent me a picture the other day, and it was Portugal went 7 days all off renewable energy not long ago, and it was like, what, like everything off solar panels, or, you know, wind turbines or water turbines and all that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? That's mind-blowing. It's the fact that they tried it. Do you know what I mean? And it worked. So for the UK, I mean, obviously different power sources, more people, I get it. I'm not gonna, that's not an argument I'm trying to prove here. This is just me saying, like, I just love the way it's run out here. You know, there's less rules, you know, not everybody's all on top here. There's less people, and I know there's a lot more people, a lot more British people and van lifers who are moving out here. I get it, right? But I still want to do it. Do you know what I mean? I still want to do it, and I've got that goal in me now, and this trip has given me that push to want to get that done. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, my goal is to take this job next year. I know I'm going to upset a lot of people by me saying I'm going to do that. Yes, I know I probably will change my thing from mobile mechanic to mechanic or something like that. I won't go into too much detail about the job just yet, but if you are a Patreon, then you know, right? Because I sort of spoke about it a bit on my Patreon, but not into too much detail even on there. So if you're snooping, it ain't going to really work. But but yes, and then I'll save up some money, and then probably this time next year I'll come out on a motorbike, because I want to do a motorbike tour. Now I know some people are like, oh, well, I'm here for the van life. I get it, right? And I'm not going to try and pinpoint my channel just to be van life, you know. So I want to do some touring on a motorbike. So my plan is to get this job, save up some money, this time sort of next year, you know, come back out here on a bike. It would take me a couple of days to get out here on a bike, piece of piss. Do you know what I mean? On a big bike. I don't mean something little, I mean I'm going to get a nice big tourer. Do you know what I mean? I can go off the dirt track, and then I can pinpoint my bit of land that I want, and, you know, that kind of thing. And probably have a little holiday while I'm out here. So yeah, probably this time next year I'll be doing exactly the same thing, but on a motorbike. And I'm wow looking forward to that, because these roads are stunning. They're mind-blowing. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that is the plan. Now, it's not written in hard marker, but I will be making something along them lines happen. I will be getting land, I will be getting a motorbike, I will be coming out here. But obviously I need to knuckle down. And don't get me wrong, the channel will still be going on as I do. I have already spoken to the person who I'm going into business with, and he is okay with me filming while I'm working and doing bits and bobs, so you'll have a little more insight into the whole mechanical thing.
Shutting down.
Before I say goodbye, hit that little like button, will you? I never really ask you, but it helps push my content. You know, I feel like it kind of drops off, and then it drops up, and then drops off, and And if you ain't subscribed already, hit the little subscribe button. I hate saying it, it really does irritate me, but I know some people kind of like to see that little, and then you hit that little like button or the subscribe button. You know, it's free and you don't get bothered by me. It's not like you're going to get a notification every 5 minutes. It just helps my channel and helps me do more stuff like this, you know. But let's get back to the van. I'm knackered, I am. Talking too much. I know, I'm sorry. Hannah gone upstairs. I hate stairs.
Right, let's hit the road and get out of Portugal and head towards Spain. But we'll continue here in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to keep it real, keep it safe, keep it true, and I'll see you later. Ta-da!